shoqëri dhe jemi ardhmja e kombit shqiptar. Prandaj unë jam sportuese shumë e madhe e kësaj nisme dhe po përpiqem t'ja përcjell dhe kolegëve të mi, që tashmë po dëgjojmë pak e nga pak dhe po bëhen pjesë pak e nga pak, do bëhen pjesë dhe sot dhe në vazhdim në takime ndryshme me stafin nga Vjena, me profesorin. Do kemi dëgjime nga ana jonë për nevojat tona, për shqetësimet tona, për mendimet tona lidhur me këtë proces.
So we are now at a point in time when all that we started with the ambition to get the BOKU University involved and all the efforts to bring Professor Adenauer on board are giving a lot of results, I believe, and results that are both ways. Results of progress and also results of better understanding the mistakes and better understanding the vacuums and better understanding the many things that need to be fixed. But to make it very clear for everyone who is following us, because he was mentioning the way you challenge them by saying that universities should be able to tell its goals in a way that even the grandmothers of the students understand what their grandkids are going to face and what it will be at the end, what they will get. The point is to make sure that until 2030 we have a totally reshaped and rebranded University of Agriculture. And we started from a very, very dramatic situation before we said, okay, now we can go to see BOKU, because the university was practically taken very, very much in hostage by illegal developments in its campus, by confusion, and also by a lot of downgrade of its reputation. And so I remember our discussion with the rector when he was starting to feel very, very concerned that students were not enough to keep going to university, and he said we should lower the expectation, and we should open the door even for kids that come from high school with very low results. And I said, no, this is not the way. We should now hit and run for excellence, and this is what we are trying to do. And Vjenë was also explaining that this process is every day more welcomed by the students, who feel more involved, but involved in the sense not just to be asked what they wish, but to be aware of what is the challenge and what are the obstacles to be overcome. Otherwise, if you simply ask the wish list, it will not go anywhere. So now I'm coming back to you, of course, and I'm asking you to elaborate a bit further, and to keep in mind the grandmothers that are following.
I think you outlined this very nicely, but the thing is always how to make this happen. And my experience in university administration and also working in committees is you first need to understand the system, and then you need to develop a vision. And you see here, the audience cannot see this, but this is our famous out sun, which shows vision, mission, competencies, and then along these competencies you implement the key processes at the university. And this is a result of a workshop where basically it, on one page, in a nutshell, you see what the university should stand for. And I think what we do right now, and this is from my understanding in the change process extremely important, you need to develop structures so that people have something like a red line or a guideline along these things work. And then, of course, it's patience and also then sometimes a bit of luck to find the right people to fill these wishes. Because at the end of the day, we should never forget a university lives on the people. So very good staff members, administrative support personnel, but also students. And what we try to initiate is to develop structures where those people who are working hard and those people who want to accomplish something can follow your ideas. Because at the end of the day, and I think this is also important for politicians, the taxpayers pays these universities. And the taxpayer wants to have something back. And what they want to have back, well-educated people who help to develop the society. And I think also we as professors should be always very proud of this, that we are paid by the taxpayer to think about good ideas for the benefit of the country. And I think what I see here at this university is that you have a very unique USP, so the unique selling point. This also came out in a large survey we did. I did mention this before. We had it's called Market Institute. We did this with BOKU surveys about the perception of the university and so on. And we had about, we sent out 1,500 responses from faculty, staff, students, alumni, and stakeholders.
Yes.
And there are a few very